Buenos dias.
New York Botanical Gardens. Yes, ma'am, the rose gardens will be in bloom in about a week.
Has to be Goody.
I think we're wasting our time. I think he found it.
Now, if you will...
If he did...
We will go upstairs and examine the specimens of the descendants through geologic time of the plants that turned to stone. Now, if you will follow me this way, please, we will go upstairs where we can examine some of the specimens of the descendants through geologic time of the plants that turned to stone.
Who are you and what do you want?
¿Quién soy? No importa, profesor.
Estamos experimentando con estos cocos. Váyase, por favor.
¿Por casualidad no ha visto usted una bolsa de diamantes?
¿Qué diamantes?
Si usted sabe algo, dígame o lo mato.
Hold it, Martinez. Talk English, both of you. I want to hear what he's saying.
My friend, he does not trust me. You will speak English so we can both hear if you know anything about the diamonds. Speak. You idiot. He is unconscious. Now he cannot talk.
He'll keep. Come on, let's peel some more coconuts. Only got a few more to go. If we can find him before he comes to. If we do find him. If we don't, it means he's found him. I'm getting tired. Hey.
Lopez, he tries to escape us.
With that bob on the head, he ain't getting far.
Let's find him before somebody else does.
You look upstairs. I'll look around down here.
Yes, sir.
Mike Barnett to see Mr. Lopez.
Professor Lopez. He was here just a few minutes ago.
Well, he asked me to meet him here in the administration building. I'll wait.
Well, he can't go on very far. He may be in the greenhouse if you'd care to look.
Oh, what's he look like?
He's kind of cute. Chubby, tan, mustache. Wears a white laboratory jacket.
Okay, thanks. If you see him first, tell him where I am, will you?
Aye.
me, do you know Professor Lopez, a botanist?
No, I don't, but there was a fellow wandering around here a while ago. He was talking to himself.
Professor Lopez? Professor? I'm Mike Barnett. Hey, what's the matter, pal?
Buenos dias.
Yeah, if you say so. I think you better sit down.
Ay, que me dormí con Los Ángeles.
You were with what? The Angels? Habla a little inglés, senor. I don't dig you. No entiendo, amigo.
Han encerrado el mundo con vidrio.
The world's covered with glass. Sorry, you still no entiendo nada.
I beg your pardon. I speak Spanish. Perhaps I may assist?
Thanks. I think there's something wrong with him, and with my poco español, it doesn't make sense.
¿Cómo se llama usted, señor?
No me recuerdo.
He does not know his name.
He's Professor Lopez. His accent sounds South American. Who around here might know the professor? Well, I mean.
Well, Mr. Williams over in the lab. He's the superintendent.
We can call a doctor from over there, and he needs looking after. See if he's up to a little walk.
¿Puede usted andar? He is able.
Let's get him over to the office.
I see you found him. Good morning, Professor Lopez.
Lopez? Professor?
What's the matter, Mr. Barnett?
Some kind of an accident. Where can we find Mr. Williams?
The first office across the way. I hope it's not serious.
I don't know, but you better phone a hospital and get someone right over to look at him.
Yes, sir.
In here. What in the world is the matter?
I don't think he can tell you.
Well, the receptionist just called. The doctor will be right over.
My name's Barnett. This is Mr.
Gilberto Martinez, para servirle, señor.
Well, he seems to be in a state of shock. Where'd you find him?
He was wandering around in the fog in the tropical greenhouse.
Well, you better sit down. Come along, old man.
Este dolor de cabeza.
Talking about his head.
He complains of a headache.
Yeah, there's a swelling there, all right, but no laceration.
Well, he must have been hit hard. He's not rational.
Could be emotional shock, fear.
Why, he had no reason to be afraid.
Didn't he? He didn't send for me because someone's tiptoeing through your tulips.
Send for you? Are you a policeman, Mr. Barnett?
Private investigator. This gentleman called me and said he's been followed for the last 3 days, ever since he started a special consultation job here. Any idea why?
Well, I would not. This is a botanical garden, not a secret laboratory.
Botanical Garden or Madison Square Garden. Somebody went a few fast rounds with the professor. I'd like to know the reason.
Unfortunate. Perhaps he will never remember.
Amnesia is usually temporary. If it was brought on by a great shock, we might ease him out of it with a lesser shock.
How, senor?
That's a gamble, but empty his pockets.
What?
All right, I will. I want a witness that I return everything I take out. Está bien, profesor. Solamente el experimento. Now, well, I tell you, hold those things in front of him one at a time.
You mean the contents of his pocket might stir recognition, get his memory functioning?
It sometimes works. It's worth a try. Ready. Any photographs in it?
His wife, I believe. Why are you taking his pulse?
Might get a pulse jump. Subconscious reaction. Try the watch. Inscription on it?
Presentation from the Ministry of Agriculture. That should be important to him.
Not impressed. What's left?
Well, fountain pens, some change, this.
Tropilum coronata.
That's not Spanish.
No, botanical Latin, a species of plant, nasturtium from South America.
If you have no further need of my services, I will rejoin my tour party.
God, thanks for your help.
Oh, I have done nothing. Adios, senores.
What do you know about Lopez?
Why, he was sent up here from South America to help us arrange an exhibit on coconut culture. He's one of the leading experts in the field. You see, there's some mystery about the spread of the coconut fruit. Some fall into the sea and are carried along by the ocean current. Lopez had been applying oceanography to backtrail the coconut to its point of origin.
And his work concerns coconuts.
Oh, we had a big shipment set up here for his exhibit. He had been preparing everything from the germinating seed to the adult palm.
Where is this shipment of coconuts?
Stored in the basement. Why?
I'd like to look at it. Can you get someone to sit with the professor?
Why, yes, I believe so. Oh, Smith, come in here, will you? I'll take you down there myself. Oh, Smith, you heard what happened.
Yes, sir.
Well, just bring your work in here and keep your eye on him until the doctor comes.
If he comes to before that, don't try to explain anything. Just keep him here. We'll be back in a while. Looks like somebody's been milking coconuts with an axe.
Well, it looks like every one of them has been spread open. Well, this is the work of a lunatic. You don't suppose that Lopez just...
Sabotaged his own project and hit himself in the back of the head? No, he's hysterical, but he's not crazy.
Why would anyone sane do this?
I don't know. Unless he was looking for something.
Coconut milk, meat. The commercial value of the entire shipment was less than $100.
At the customs valuation?
No, Department of Agriculture.
You mean these things don't have to clear customs?
Oh, no. Scientific material is admitted duty-free, international custom. Those are the coconut eyes.
This is what made Lopez's pulse jump when I showed him this piece of coconut. Look at those edges. They're saw cut.
You're right.
If you cut out those eyes and emptied the milk out of the coconut, you'd have a nice hollow container with a stopper to plug it up again.
Container for what?
Something small, something valuable enough to smuggle, something that had to be followed and recovered at this end.
Well, the smuggler didn't recover it. It sure looks like he tried.
Yeah, and if he didn't find it in the coconuts, he might have tried to take it out of Lopez's hide.
And you think that maybe Lopez accidentally found some contraband and the smugglers found him?
Yes, I do. Lumped his head, trying to get him to talk.
Well, if that's true, then why didn't he call the police instead of a private investigator?
He must have hidden the loot and called me instead of the police to avoid any publicity that might react unfavorably on his exhibit. Anyway, I think we better have the law around when the old boy gets his wits back. Doctor?
He just arrived, Dr. Fenton. He's in the office now.
Good. Now call the police.
The police? Yes.
You, Mr. Williams? I'm Williams. How is he, Doctor?
Slight concussion. He's just regained consciousness.
He wasn't unconscious when I left him.
Oh, was he wearing an iron holder wrapped around his skull when you left him?
What?
Hello, Mr. Williams.
Smith! Are you all right?
Oh, I feel right.
Where's Lopez? Was there another man here when you came in?
No, just this fellow.
Smith, I told you to watch him.
I did. Maybe if I hadn't, I'd have seen who slugged me.
Then it wasn't Lopez?
Couldn't have been. He was sitting right in front of me.
Somebody's kidnapped him.
And there can only be one reason. How do I get the receptionist?
That's for the lobby.
I'm in the lobby, please. Somebody's trying to get him to talk. If he ever makes sense, he's a goner. Hello, I'm calling for Mr. Williams' office. Have you seen Professor Lopez since we brought him in here? Are you sure? Good. They may still be in the building. Get some help and search the place. Phone the gateman and tell him to watch all exits. Alert all the park attendants and leave word for the police.
What is all this?
Stick around, Doc. Might be a busy day.
Nothing. He's hidden them somewhere.
Viejo loco. Por última vez. ¿A dónde lo...
Now, wait a minute. I told you to cut the Apache talk. I want to hear this.
Think. Think hard. The diamonds. The little shiny rocks. Where did you hide them, huh? Tropaeolum coronata.
What's he saying?
It is Latin. I do not know.
I think you're lying. You old crock, I don't think you're punchy at all. Got rocks in the head, our rocks. If you don't talk, I'm gonna kick your head open.
We cannot stay here. Soon they will be searching for him. Let him alone. Maybe he will lead us somewhere.
You know Professor Lopez?
No, sir. Mr. Williams, I want you to see this red spider here. Buzzing all the leaves, girl.
Oh, you better spray all of the Tropaeolum coronata.
Yes, sir.
Tropaeolum coronata. That's what Lopez kept muttering. Is there any other name?
Other names, yes. Jungle Jewel, Diamond Root.
Jewel, huh? Maybe he's trying to tell us something. There any more of these plants?
Well, yes, right there in the Tropical Flora group.
There were 3 men in there a few minutes ago.
There are police on the way. Send them in here. He hid whatever it was in these nasturtiums to turn over to me, and the smugglers found it. What's this in his hand?
Why, that's just near your Tricker's Forum. You think that's another attempt to say something?
What other name is it?
Well, it's called Four Eyes in the States. In the tropics, I think it's False Countryman. Does that say anything?
Four Eyes, a man with glasses. False countryman? Another South American, maybe, with glasses.
He was coming out of a shop. Maybe he's trying to tell us who it is.
Martinez, the man who helped us take him to the office, wears glasses. Come on.
Let me keep traveling. I'll give you half the diamonds.
Your traveling days are over, brother. You smuggled in more than diamonds in those three-eyed tropical nuts. Turn to this same channel next week for another exciting case from the file I call Follow That Man.